Hey guys. So I've been talking to a lot of creatives and, writers, dancers, aspiring visionaries, right? Maybe they have part-time jobs. Maybe they are not where they want to be because they're relying on people to buy from them and they're not stepping into who they need to become in order to live the lives they want and deserve. So this is a message for everyone who fits in that category. If you're creative, if you're an energy healer, it's time to take your work more seriously. And I work with people in your shoes who have a deeper purpose, right? And the one common thing that I find among all of these types of creatives and who I used to be was that money didn't matter to me. I was a writer. I would do writing on the side. I would do other things to make money, but I couldn't find a way to make money doing what I was truly passionate for, what I was called to do. And then I found my calling as a branding coach. So I have been a copywriter. I would write for other publications, for other businesses. But I've always had a vision in my heart, and I was like, why can't I make money fulfilling and building my own vision, building my own brand legacy? And then I was like, you know what, I can. And I began Story Speak Enterprises, my brand, in 2014. Now I'm stepping into my purpose of giving creatives business backbone to teach them to create a business that sells for them and to become the leader they need to form a brand that will outlive them, that will acquire wealth and audiences for a lifetime, and that will have a demand that will surpass them. So by the time they're ready to sell the brand, by the time they're ready to pass on to the next life, their brand's going to be worth a lot more, and will be something that someone else buys from them and preserves for lifetimes. It's no joke, right? This is intense, but this is a message for all creatives who have been playing small. You do it as a hobby, or you post things on Facebook, on Instagram, and you do it just to express yourself, and you do it to make money, but you don't show up for the people. You don't show up for your business because you don't know how, or more importantly, because you are playing small. I need to really drive home that if you are okay with not making money from it, you're part of the larger problem, which is complaining and not becoming the change in the world. The whole premise of Story Speak Enterprises is that I help my clients set intention with their money, with their business, with their creative talents, so they can earn money and give it back to where it's needed, give it back to their passions. So for example, me, when I'm a millionaire, I'm gonna buy plots of land, sell it back to conservation organizations. What are you gonna do? Are you continually stuck in this rut? Are you continually spinning your wheels just to get by? You're stuck in survival mode, but then you won't do anything to change it and rely on your customers, your posts, your art to sell for you, your offerings, your services to sell for you, but you don't have a business model to sell for you. And when people spin their wheels for so long and don't get the return they want because they didn't set up what they needed to get the money they deserve, they blame it on their talents. They blame it on their customers. They blame it on their audiences, instead of taking full responsibility for what they were designed and created to put out into the world. I'm sure you guys have probably heard the story of the talents, right? Jesus told this story, all right? And if you're not religious, this still applies to you. The person three people were given talents. One guy was fearful of the master, put the talent in the ground and hid it, buried it to keep it safe. When the master returned, he still had the one talent. Our talent is like a shekel. I don't know, in like ancient times, at least that's how the King James interpreted it. But it's like money, all right? So the second dude, he had the talent, the money. He went out and got doubled its return. And then the most faithful servant, he didn't bury the talent. He didn't just double it. He 10 times it. Now, I'm probably getting the math a little wrong. Don't quote me on that. But the idea is the same. We're given talents. We're given gifts. we're given money, especially if you're in America, it's time to realize that you need to stop serving money. You need to stop serving just your passion and really step into the purpose, the fullness of what you were created for. So you can serve, so the people who are meant to receive an emotional value from you can receive it because you're putting it out and becoming responsible for your gifts. I had this realization come to me like last year. I was like so sick and tired of playing small and being okay with just surviving. And I was like, you know what? No way, man. If I am in America, I am going to do everything I can to become independently wealthy, using my talents on creating the life I deserve on my terms. And guess what? I've been doing that. Earlier this year, I was just in a domestic shelter, all right? This is how fast, when you commit, your life can change. I went from living in a domestic shelter to living in California, living life on my terms. I was being controlled by other people. You know, we're controlled by society. If you're still at your job, if you're not doing what you really want and making the money you want, you're still being controlled by someone else and serving someone else's vision. So I'm now serving my own vision full-time, living on my terms. I don't have any side income. No, I'm devoted to my vision. I make money on my terms by fulfilling my purpose and helping other people create their own legacy brands so they can become independently wealthy too. And it takes work. And so if you are a creative and you are continuing to lie to yourself by saying that it's someone else's fault, you're not making money, maybe you're not good enough, if you're telling yourself that lie, stop. I'm a coach. I'm here to help you get to where you need to be, but creatives need business backbones, and I'm not going to lie and sit here and tell you nonsense. You could see ads all day about a formula. If you do this way, if you buy this system, then you'll make $6 million. Like, no, it's a lie. You have to become the person you need to be to lead yourself to this kind of success you want, whatever that looks like. And it all starts with mindset. Then when you get the mindset, you form the habits needed, and then you get the results, okay? So my coaching program is designed to build mindset, habits, and results. It's a 3-step process, and it's designed to be completed in 8 weeks. Why? Because there has to be urgency. Because if you can't do things a certain way, if you can't follow instructions, if you can't lead yourself, there's going to be no momentum. And where there is no momentum, there's no money. There's no money, there's no clients, there's no demand. So until you raise your own standard and your own vibrations, you're going to continue getting the same results. So if you're creative, just know you are meant to be abundant. I mean, I believe we are all created wealthy and abundant, right? It has nothing to do with money. And once you own that, and once you step into that and believe that, and when you take action to create opportunities to receive money on your terms, that's when it comes. And it takes preparation. It doesn't just fall from customers, all right? So it's time to stop playing small with your life, with your talents. It's time to start thinking big. It's time to start living your purpose and truly understanding the person who needs your artwork and showing up not for money, but showing up for that person who's on the other receiving end of your artwork, your energy work, and your holistic wellness services. All day I talk to people, all day so many people don't know how to connect with other humans. They just talk to sell, or they talk to make a sale. And so many artists, especially in the artist industry, I see artists who will only talk to someone if they will buy. And then when I tell them, I can't buy right now, but don't give me the time, they block me on Facebook. You guys are being so selfish. If that's you, you are being so selfish. And so I'm here to teach you how to add value before you ask for money. Because it's not about, don't show up for money, you have to show up for the other person on the other end. So if you're hearing this, if this resonates with you, I really want you to connect with me on Facebook. Watch my videos. Just watch me, man. Just watch me. Because your life needs to be changed, okay? The creative people are the ones who need it most. Enough of this starving artist mentality. Stop being scared of business. Stop being lazy and start owning your purpose and stepping into what you were made for, which is abundance, wealth, freedom, and intention.